battere. Okay. Giving and receiving. People got problems with this.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I like receiving, man. You know what I mean?
Mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like giving it to cunts too.
100%. So, people have got problems with receiving,
Yes.
giving, or both.
Yeah. Some people love receiving, very transactional. These people like generally very tight-ass people, very scarcity, coming from a scarcity mentality.
That's right. They're always gaining in life.
Everyone knows that. They're always counting like value.
Yeah.
They're always measuring. You know, I buy one drink, you buy a wagon one, and we're on the same, and no one's losing here. That's the most common one. And I feel sorry for these people. You know what I mean? People just got to let go. If you're really attaching to everything that you give out and you're getting back, and you're really measuring value 24/7, that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
It's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job being a tight ass.
Yeah.
All right.
And where am I winning, gaining from? Where am I losing? Fuck. It's full on.
But the tight ass doesn't know that he's a tight ass.
No, he doesn't. Someone's got to point it out for him.
Someone's going to point it out.
Yeah.
But we always hide. We don't want to offend people.
Yeah.
How do we let the tight asses, how do we educate the tight asses before we get into the other shit? While we're here, how do we educate the tight asses? How do we let someone know, maybe that, like honestly, people don't know that they're a tight ass. They're not so giving. They're coming from that scarcity mentality.
Yeah, how would you highlight it to them that, hey, you're a tight ass? You know what I mean?
Because they think, you know what? I know how the tight ass works. Their perception is that they're giving their ass off.
100%.
They are fucking giving.
Yeah, and they're not receiving as much.
They're not receiving as much, all right? They're always on the losing end.
Yeah.
But inside them, the program, the way it measures like in an Excel sheet, the way their values are calculated, they're way off whack. They're lopsided.
Yeah.
Their value system is like needs an alignment. Yeah, it needs format. It needs 100%. A reprogram.
Guaranteed.
But that's what it is. It's like, if they give something, that giving, the value could be fucking through the roof. Like I'm just giving you my firstborn.
That's right.
It could be I'm giving you fucking some sugar.
Yeah. So how would someone's got to point it out for you, like I said. It would be a friend. Let's say a common one, going out for drinks. That's like, I'd buy a drink and I will not buy another drink until someone else buys me one.
Yeah, I don't want to get taken advantage of.
You know what I mean?
I might go broke.
That's it.
If I buy too many drinks, I'm going to live on the street.
Exactly.
Which is fucked.
That's right.
I'm done.
So yeah, that would be it. Even though you're dying for a drink, now who points it out, they might like, oh, would you like a drink? Like, yes. So it's very confronting people, which the friend also wouldn't do that.
Correct.
The friends, the people you're hanging around with.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Because then it's always like, oh, you're keeping count.
Yeah, you're keeping count.
Is it funny how the tight ass cunt doesn't keep, he's kind of loses count?
Yeah, he's not keeping count. He is keeping count, but he's not keeping count. He's keeping count, obviously, 100%.
But he's not keeping count.
But he's not doing it.
He's like, it's a weird one. It's a weird. You know what I'm saying?
It's weird.
Like they're keeping count.
It's not obvious, obviously.
They're keeping count of what they're giving, not what they're receiving.
For sure. Guaranteed. Yeah, he's keeping count, 100%.
There is a count keeping.
Yeah, how much he's giving.
Correct.
Rather than receiving, guaranteed.
That's right.
Yeah, they're not counting anything about receiving.
No.
They're not getting anything.
They're not receiving anything.
Yeah, they're receiving anything, yeah.
They're trying to get these.
Yeah. But they're also receiving, in their minds, I'm entitled to it.
Yes.
Like, you should be paying for me.
Yeah, I deserve it or something.
Yeah, that. You should be paying for me because I just bought you a drink. But, there's plenty of times I've been out when I used to go out more often and drink. That basically, I'm drinking my drink, and if I'm finished my drink, I'm buying another one. It's either that person has finished the drink, like the people I was with, or haven't finished it. Do you want another drink? Do you want another one? Or whatever, it depends. I'm just buying a drink because I want a drink.
That's right.
Now there's a question of how far
do
you
go. And you really don't want to be a tight ass.
Yeah, that's right. But how far do you go? Like you've got it's you and your mate, or do your mate have a couple of friends as well? Like it's never ending either.
Aha.
So you got to know
and cunts can take advantage of it.
100%, they do, and they do. It's also not only about drinking. It's about back in those days. I didn't want to drive because I was drinking.
Oh yeah.
The driving was a big problem. Who's going to drive? It's your turn, and it's that. I was like, mate, I'd rather cab it.
That's right.
And I used to live close to the city, so for me it was like it was fine.
Yeah, correct.
Right?
The cunts didn't want to cab it.
Yeah, they don't want to cab it.
They don't want to pay the money.
Yeah, live up Shit Creek. So that's another thing. It's not a one size fits all, and it's not also that's a direct answer. There's too many variables.
Yes, it's a whole mindset.
Yeah, that's right.
And an attitude, how you approach things.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of people that are tight asses, they don't spend money on themselves as well. Not only on other people, but themselves.
Yep.
But there's also people that don't spend money on nobody, but all on themselves.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's a tough one.
It's a tough one, eh?
Yeah.
It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
All right, and then we go to the other kind of person.
So then there's basically giving too much. Like really from their heart, they're giving, and I used to be like this all the time.
Okay, so there's too much
Yeah,
giving.
I used to give because I don't know, that's what I do. Like I wouldn't count, I bought 10 shotties at the bar or whatever. I'm just buying because I'm drinking. And I'm just buying. Hey, do you want one? Like I'm buying for me. Hey, do you want one? Because they're with me. It's like it's an extension of me.
You don't want to drink alone, kind of.
It's not, but I just like to shout. I don't know. Like I'm getting one for me anyway. I'm ordering.
Yes.
Like, do you want to drink?
Yep.
Yes, no, yeah, back, whatever.
Your limiting factor is not the money per se.
Exactly. My thought was always that I want to have a good time, but I also want other people to have a good time.
Bravo.
That was always that thinking. And that's when we'll tie this into the giving part. Like, I used to organise people's birthdays.
Oh.
I used to really lose a lot of time.
Yep.
Like, I wasn't getting paid for any of this. I wasn't expecting money.
No, man.
But the way my thought was that if I'm going to go somewhere, I just covered this, but more in detail.
Right.
If I'm going somewhere, I want to have a good time.
100%.
All right. I want other people to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that with the group I used to be in, they don't really know what a good time is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I've got to articulate, I've got to create this because I sort of, I know what it looks like.
Yep.
Now, on one hand, I'd like doing it.
Yep.
I did like doing it. Like I knew, the ego wanted to know like where we're going, who we're going to sit with, what we're going to eat, where we're going to sleep. I wanted to do that. I like doing it. But also I like doing it because it keeps me busy. I just like it.
You want to control the situation.
That too, yeah.
Someone's got to fucking lead the
Exactly.
troops.
Someone's got to lead, exactly. But then, and then later on, not that I was waiting for people to say, hey, well done, I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. No.
I wasn't that. But after a while, like I remember the specific time I organised my mate's birthday, and I don't recall how it came about, but I was like, I don't know how it came about, but pretty much it was like, relax, you didn't do much,
Fuck cocksuckers.
Yeah, I was like, what? I fucking organised everything here. Now I don't know how it came about the conversation, but
that's right.
the end was like, take it easy, relax, you didn't do much.
That's fucking.
I was like, fuck these cunts.
It's fucking
Fuck 'em.
lifted.
Oh, fuck it. If that's the case, you do it yourself. I don't give a fuck. From now on, you just tell me the time and the place. I'll rock up and whatever happens. That's
correct. Yeah. Different looking for validation.
Yeah, of course.
And different when someone fucking shits on
in your face. Yeah, exactly.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a different level.
Yeah. I don't recall how it came about, but yeah, that was the...
I can't recall either.
Yeah. But, and I had a few of these sometimes, and I'm thinking like, mate, forget about it. I'm not going out of my way to... it wasn't about pleasing people either, but it could be. It was just liked it, and I was like, fuck, even though I like it, I'm going to be doing it. Just tell me, I'll rock up and that's it. And then after a while it phased out, I don't really go much out drinking and all that. I don't do that at all.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, and giving too much.
Giving too much.
And it comes to your situation by,
Yeah.
you know, even between us, like you end up being with a small group of friends this later on in life.
That's it.
That, you know, the big parties and all the, you know, the acquaintances and all these friends apparently they'll go, and you're left with a handful of people. And like, you know, you do a lot for me. And I appreciate it. There's times I don't do as much as you do for me. And obviously we don't count.
No.
You know, but I know for myself that when there comes a time that I have to, not have to do, that's my turn to do, I make sure I'm more than 100%.
Yep.
I go above and beyond. Because I know that, you know, there's a time I can make up for it. I just want to be there for this person.
Yeah, it's your time to not shine. It's not the way.
It's my input it's called on, you know, or my.
You are called upon in some way.
That's it.
And you feel you can give it this specific time.
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure that, you know,
you do what you got to do.
That's it, exactly. Yeah. It gets done.
Correct.
And I like when people have sort of friendships that when I, you know, ask for something or I need help with something, not necessarily ask, but I need something that I know he's going to get done 100%. I don't have to be reassured, you know?
Yeah.
I know this person is taking care of this thing and it's done.
Yeah.
You know? But going back to your situation that you had a hard time learning how to receive. Learning that, mate, I don't have to do everything myself.
Yeah.
You know, I've got people that want to help out.
Correct.
Maybe I should let them help.
Yeah, correct. There's like a fear or like a vulnerability type thing that's connected to. You know, for me, it's easy to give. I feel I can control that, obviously. And it's like if I have to receive, I feel like I don't know how to receive.
Yeah, you probably think you're disabled.
Sorry?
You're disabled, you know, like because you can't. That means that you need help. You need help.
Yeah.
And that means that you're a shit cunt.
Like
you need help.
I think it's maybe yes. I think for some reason it feels more like I don't know how to rest on or rely on somebody. Like I feel like when I think about relying, what does that mean?
But you're not relying.
Relying, like how to really lean that I know this person's there for me.
Yeah, okay.
Like how to feel like I'm cool with that.
That's it.
And there's something in me like...
Because I don't want people thinking that we're rely on people. That
No, we're going to do what
you're just accepting that, you know, I'm okay for someone to help me out.
To catch me if I fall.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, and that's the biggest thing. There's a difficulty there for me. It's there's something about it that does my head in. Not does my head in, but it makes me feel there's a fear associated.
It's an uneasiness, yeah, of course.
Bravo, there's an uneasiness.
Yeah.
It's like, but when I can help, because I know what I could do.
Of course.
I'm like, sweet, I'm just going to fucking, come in and fucking save the day, all right? Because I love saving the day. I love fucking solving motherfuckers' problems.
It's a good thing.
All right? I feel good about myself, like I'm doing something. But
I'm contributing this and that, blah blah blah.
But there is a yin and yang system that's going on here, and I'm very lopsided, and I'm like the anti-tight ass. But I need to tap into that because I'm leaving something on the table. But there is a fear there associated with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like a discussion we had about Steve Jobs, and he had somebody that helped him out. That anyone in history, the majority of people had people around them.
Yeah.
No one did anything on their own, strictly on their own. No one.
Yeah.
And it's accepting that I can do this. If someone else can do this other part that I'm not experienced to do, I'm not able to do, time could be an issue, that it's okay because I want to get to this destination. I want to achieve this goal. Now, are you going to have the ego of saying, no, I did everything on my own? Or that, no, we did it together and I still got to the destination? Because you can get there quicker.
Yeah.
Because you leverage in time.
Yeah.
Effort, whatever it might be.
Look, I don't know. I don't know if it's like a thing got to do with like an ego kind of, I did something on my own. It's more like I don't know. Not I didn't have to rely on somebody.
And you shouldn't rely on anybody. I don't see
myself celebrating like, yeah, I did everything on my own. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's...
Do you feel bad that if I can't do it and I may need help, that I'm not worth anything?
Fuck.
Like, how can I not do that?
Maybe. Nah. Maybe. Like something very letting someone help you. All right? What is the problem with that? Like you owe them. Not you owe them, but...
There could be an owing, like, fuck, he helped me out.
Yeah, but I know I'm good for it as well.
No, I know so that's the thing. That's what it is.
Like, I remember, I'll tell you a story. I'm not sure, but I've got to find it. But I'll tell you a little story just to maybe illustrate what's going on in my head. All right, when I was in grade 5, grade 5, year 5, whatever the fuck you guys call it. I had a problem with school, whatever. The principal, all right, she was a dumb bitch at the time. Something happened, like I was fucking around with the boys, we were doing some shit, whatever, all right, and the teacher that I had at the time was having like a bad day. And for some reason, he thought I caused some problem, but there was no fucking problem. A very innocent cunt. There was no problem at all there. But they took me to the principal's office, all right, and for some reason, I had to stay there for 2-3 days. And I didn't know why I had to stay there.
2-3 days, like you were taken out of all your classes.
That's it. I come in the morning.
Oh, fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you did the whole day with him?
I did the whole day with her.
Oh, with her, sorry.
With her. I was in the sick bay, whatever they call it.
Yeah, okay. In the principal's office?
In the principal's fucking office house thing.
Yeah,
okay.
That's
right. I was in there. And
it's full on.
To me, I'm like, but I didn't do anything. I didn't understand it in my head. It was very solitary confinement.
That's right. I'm getting punished for something I didn't do.
Like what really happened?
Yeah.
And I remember it was with George Bladness. We were fucking around, and maybe I was like hitting the cunt, but we were fucking around. And I think the teacher was having a bad day. He was like, "Mate, fucking get out of here."
But your teacher did not tell you why you're getting sent there.
No, there was just a whole lot of commotion. Like, oh, this cunt's doing something wrong. Can you just
go there?
Can it's you there today? We're picking
go
you.
Bang.
Okay. Because I was a funny cunt. I was doing shit.
Yeah.
They sent me to the office, and I was in the office like 3 days. All right. And I was thinking, like, what the fuck is going on? I'm very confused. Anyway, this is fucked up. All right, it's fucked up. It's not a big deal, but it's fucked. Anyway. And I didn't tell my mum. I didn't say anything. All right. And then one night, and this was like playing on my head, and I didn't understand it. Very wrongly accused. All right. And, I started, feeling like shit today. Like I feel... Anyway, I was at the table, like, doing my homework, very top secret. And I remember, and it felt fucked today. I know it sounds weird, but I remember, like, it was like, tears gone cold to wonder, all right? Anyway, it's cramped. It's fucking cramped, all right? Yeah, and then my mum's, like, looking like, what the fuck is this cunt, what's going on with this cunt, all right? And I was, like, very tears, like, dropping on the homework, like. And I felt cramped. I felt like I cracked.
Right.
All right? And I remember the feeling was like cramped. It was like, I don't know. I felt like, as weird as it sounds, I felt like ashamed.
Right.
All right? Even though it's my mum, whatever. My mum was like, what the fuck's going on? And I told her the story. Anyway, the next day she went in, she started slapping cards. And I was like, I was out of there, obviously. All right? And it's fucked because I thought about it so many years. I'm like, even though it's my mum, I'm like, this person, I don't know.
Stood up for me?
Not stood up for me, like saw me crack in a sense. I felt like I cracked under the pressure.
Right.
And I felt like a dumb cunt.
Okay.
I felt like a dumb cunt.
But she came to the rescue.
My mum brings it up every few years.
Yeah.
I remember, I'm like...
Yeah. Did you like that she came to the rescue?
No, I didn't like it.
Didn't like that
I
either.
didn't give a fuck. I was hating the fact that I had to come to that. Like I couldn't hold it together. I was hating that today.
Yeah.
That killed me.
Yeah.
As fucking muffined as it sounds.
Well, yeah, that's why.
As ridiculous as it sounds.
Yeah. Maybe you've associated that point, obviously, which is very common, because you're really young, that if someone's helping me, I must be at that point. Now, obviously, you're not thinking about it logically, but it's an emotion that's been archived in the body. You know, the subconscious brings it up. Doesn't explain why, but it reminds you of that time.
It does, but I knew at the time it was cramped.
Yeah, of course.
And I felt like I couldn't do anything about it. Like it was very very helpless.
Very helpless. That's what I'm saying to you. That's why when I say that someone right now at this point in time, this day and age, as an adult, when you get help, not when you need help, when you get help, it could remind you that I'm helpless. That's why I need this person to come and help me. Or that's why that's why this person is helping me. Yeah. Because I can't do it for myself. And it reminds you of that time. It could remind you of that time.
Yes.
Which is,
it makes sense, yes.
Yeah. So
my association is like if I need help, I'm cramped.
That's it, exactly. And that's what I mentioned before. You might be feeling that because I can't do it, that's why it's helping me. But you can't do it doesn't mean that you physically can't do it. Maybe, like I said, you don't have time to do it. Not having time and not able to do it is a big difference.
But look, even if I'm not
able... I can do a lot of shit, but I haven't got time for all this shit either.
Yeah, but even if you're not able, it's all right to have help as well.
That's right, exactly.
I get the concept.
Yeah, exactly. Even if you're not able, you're correct. But I'm saying for your situation, we're able to do a lot of things. Yeah. We come from a very diverse background, this and that, but what I'm trying to say is sometimes, because the thinking is that I can't physically do it, or I can't do it. I can't do it is better. But the reason why you can't do it, and as I'm saying, you're packaging everything, you're putting everything into one size fits all. I can't do it. Doesn't matter why. What's the reason? And I already feel like a shit cunt. Yeah. You're not being clear on why you can't. Yes. And that's where a lot of people might get lost. They group everything together, and that's what it equals. But it only equals that because, let's say, you're a mum and you got 3 children. You can't you can't cook, for example, because you're at work, come home, or whatever it might be, and you order some takeaway. And someone might back you like, that mum doesn't care about her children. She buys some takeaway. Yeah, correct. But it's not always like that. It's not a one size fits all answer. There's different reasons, but we've got to understand why we feel like this. And it's good that you've come back and associated with something in your childhood, because mostly it is in childhood. Yeah. Our problems are mostly back there that we've carried on to adulthood. Yeah. And obviously we haven't worked it out.
Do you think it's weird that a cunt that young? I felt like I was breaking like the Japanese honor code. Yeah. There was a Bushido code that was getting broken. Yeah. Like I remember at that time, it was fucked. Right? Like I felt like I could be letting down generations of samurais.
Yeah. Look, it also stems from as your parents got divorced at an early age, and you had to be the rock.
Yeah, bravo.
And the rock breaking down, crying, whatever.
Yeah, cracking.
Cracking.
You know what? I didn't know I didn't feel like I was allowed to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There was an unwritten
Yeah.
Even though my mum, she doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, no one cares.
But I got this thing from somewhere there.
Yeah. You had to be the rock for everybody. You had to be the person that doesn't break.
Yeah. Like even when I think about it, I think, my mum saw me like that. Yeah. I'm like, that's fucking cramped.
Yeah. And that time got the best of you.
Duh.
And that's what it was. And you've associated it with people helping you out.
Yeah. something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to suss it out anyway.
Yeah.
There's a lopsided something that's going on.
Definitely. Because, like in a relationship, let's say you and your missus, for example, and for everyone that's listening out there, is that it's in my previous relationship, I was just giving. I was receiving jack shit. I was receiving a "I love you" every so often. Like I carry some weight. You know what I mean?
But you got a similar thing as me as well.
Yeah, I do. I like to do things.
Yeah.
But I like to do things because I like to do things. I like to do things because I can control things, like you mentioned before. It's in my nature. Now, I didn't like receiving.
Yeah, it's the same.
It is the same. Yeah. But I'm saying to you, I've worked on that.
Yes.
Even now, like I'm cool with receiving. Like I said, you help me with a lot of things.
Yeah, you trust me. That is a big role.
It is because, like I said to you, it depends who's doing shit for you.
Yeah.
That if to do something, for example, I know Ken's doing it, I don't have to question it, and I'm happy to receive.
Yeah,
in this situation.
There's no.
But I'm not telling fucking, Bob, hey, can you help me out with this because, hey, can you pick up my kid from soccer practice? No fucking way.
Yeah, correct.
No chance.
Yeah, trust is a big thing. Like
it is.
The thought of me, let's say, what not haunts me, but it sounds funny. Like, let's say you help me out with something.
Yeah.
You know what the first thing, sometimes I think about like, fuck, if I had to hear from some cunts, like, if they had something, it's like they got something on me, like,
yeah, of course,
I helped you in this.
Yeah, of course.
That's could be destroying cunts.
That's what the thing was.
I'm going to be like, I regret it.
That's right. That's why it brings me with the thought of organising my mate's birthday back in the day, and he threw it in my face. I wish I could remember how it came about, but...
Fuck. I remember there was a convo.
But there was something about like... I don't know. I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. But someone throwing that in your face. Because that's like the fucking worst situation. Because, that's
a different one. Because you didn't ask them for help.
No, ask no one for help.
You know, that's just like ungrateful.
It's ungrateful, it's right, of course.
But if I asked you for help and I needed you...
Yeah, and then I threw it in your face later on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
That's suicide, though.
I get that's why a lot of people...
Not suicide.
Can relate with this and they don't help and they'd rather just do it themselves. And you know that whole saying that you're on a job site, wherever you might be at work, you're like, mate, if you want something done, do it yourself.
Yeah, you want something done right, you do it yourself.
Yeah, that's it. You know, which is kind of true.
Because only you can rely on you.
Yes, that's right. But it's also that not everyone knows how you want it done.
Yep.
Like, I could bake a cake. It might not be exactly the way you want the cake, but it is a fucking cake and it tastes okay.
Yeah.
So it's that as well. It's never going to be the way exactly you want it.
No.
In most situations anyway.
Correct.
But we've got to be... I came to a point later on that I sort of been open to receiving. Like to get shouted and to...
It's so foreign.
Yeah. It's like to allow someone to do something for me. But the reasoning in my mind was that, like I said, I've got to know why they're doing it. And most of these days, it's because I don't really have much time on my hands, you know. We're flat out, we're doing shit, you know. So I've got to leverage my time. Yeah. Because I guarantee you, anyone that's listening here, that if you're in a big business, first of all, you're not doing everything.
Yeah.
And you're paying someone to do something for you. But for some reason, that's okay.
Yeah, there's an exchange.
That's right. But for someone else, a mate of yours, it's not okay. Exactly, it's the exchange.
It's the exchange.
I'm paying you, I should be receiving what I'm paying you for.
Yeah, but doing it out of the kindness of your heart, it's like, it's deep, buddy.
It is. They take advantage of you, and it's more an emotional thing.
Yeah. It's fucked personal. Up, but we've all got things we need to work on.
Exactly. So get good in giving, obviously first, not waiting to receive, but sometimes allow people to do things for you.
Yeah.
It's okay. It doesn't mean you're worthless.
Correct. Yeah, you need to get good at receiving.
100%.
If you've got problems with receiving,
100%.